Hi everyone, good morning. How is everyone doing today? So, I wanted to come on here and do a live stream regarding Mercury in Virgo, exactly what that means. So, this video is this live stream is specifically for the ones that have Virgo placements, but it could also apply to any of us in the astrology wheel, okay? So, today is August 26th, 2026. What I'm going to say is regarding astrology. So take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? So let me get started. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about Mercury in Virgo. Basically, this energy is going to bring forward, especially those, like I said, that have Virgo sun, moon rising, and Mercury placements. So, Mercury entered Virgo this morning. No, I'm sorry. Mercury entered Virgo yesterday morning, actually. And it's going to remain in Virgo up until September 10th. So, Mercury is also Virgo's ruling planet. So, this is considered a strong placement for communication, mental focus, organization, and practical decision making. Okay. Now, Mercury represents our mind, our communication, our thoughts, conversations, learning, information, decisions, and the way we process everything around us. Mercury also rules messages, paperwork, technology, business planning, and the way we express ourselves. Virgo is an earth sign connected to details, organization, work, routines, responsibility, discernment, and improvement. So, Virgo's energy wants to understand how something works and how it can make it better. It does not usually, the Earth sign of Virgo, it doesn't work. It doesn't operate in a way without knowing where it's gonna go first. Virgo wants the facts, the consistency, and they want to see what kind of practical results they're gonna get from that. So, when Mercury moves through Virgo, the mind becomes more focused on details. You may begin noticing things that you have previously ignored. You may recognize patterns in conversations, behavior, or work situations, or personal routines. Something that seems confusing before may suddenly become easier for you to understand during this time. This transit can help you organize your thoughts and make practical decisions. You may feel motivated to clean up your schedule, organize your workspace, review your current plans, um, edit your content. If you're a content creator, you do work online, or just overall take care of responsibilities that you may have been putting off. So for Virgo specifically, this can feel like a mental reset. You may be thinking more deeply about who you are, how you communicate, what you want to improve, and what no longer fits into your life. You may also become more aware of the way other people speak to you. You could start recognizing whether someone is being honest, consistent, respectful, or if this person is just simply telling you what you want to hear. Now, Mercury and Virgo can help you become more discerning during this time. Discernment is not the same as suspicion, okay, Virgo? It means paying attention, it means listening to someone's words while you're observing the person's action. It means asking yourself whether the information you are receiving makes sense and whether it matches your current reality. So during this transit, Virgo may feel called to have an important conversation. This could involve things regarding work, family, friendships, certain boundaries you want to place, things regarding your responsibilities, things regarding finances, or just overall any personal decisions that you have to take. that you've been thinking about, but you haven't quite done yet. Maybe because you need to make a practical plan regarding it, right? Now, let's talk about Mercury and Virgo when it comes to the shadow side. Now, because Virgo notices everything, this energy can sometimes lead to overthinking. You may replay conversations in your mind, criticize yourself, question every decision, or focus too much on what is wrong that you forget what is actually going well for you. So there is a difference between intentional and being trapped in like you doing something intentionally versus you being trapped in like you're trying to do something to make it be perfect and like the way that you see it perfect. That's the difference with that. So this transit is encouraging you to improve your life, but it's not asking you to become perfect before you move forward. You have to take action with the information you currently have and allow yourself to learn along the way, Virgo, okay? You may also notice people becoming more critical or direct during this transit. Some people may feel the need to correct everyone, point out mistakes, or control situations that do not belong to them. Virgo energy can be helpful when it is used to solve problems, but it can also become draining when it's used to constantly make judgment on yourself or other people overall. So for the Virgos listening to this live stream, for the Virgos that are gonna watch this in the live stream playback um, videos I have on here, think about this question that I'm gonna say, which is: are you analyzing a situation because you need clarity, or are you analyzing it because you're afraid to trust yourself? Are you trying to improve something, Virgo, or are you trying to control something that is outside your control? Now, this transit can be very helpful for your work and creative projects. It is a good time to review your content. If you're online making content like myself, edit your writing, organize your schedule. Like I said, create a better routine. Become like more intentional about how you present yourself. And this doesn't only apply to Virgo. This can apply to anybody in the zodiac, anybody watching this video overall. It doesn't matter. All right, so small improvements can create, major results for us over time. You do not have to change everything overnight. Mercury and Virgo reminds us that progress can come through us taking small, consistent steps. One conversation, one decision, one organized space, one complete task, one healthy boundary can begin changing the way that we are leading the direction of our lives. Okay, Virgo. This is also a good time to pay attention to the messages you are receiving. Um, Remember that not every message you get is requires for you to have an immediate reaction to it. It also means slowing down and ask yourself like what type of information is being presented to you. Um, is this someone that's showing you consistency? Like, is this an opportunity that is practical for you? If this is a situation that can help you grow, or like, is it something that is creating unnecessary confusion? So, are you communicating your needs clearly? Are you hoping someone will understand without you saying anything? So Mercury in Virgo encourages us to be honest with ourselves. It asks us to clean up the way we think, we speak, we plan, and respond. It reminds us that clarity often comes when we stop ignoring the small details. So Virgo, this is a good opportunity to become more intentional. Realize that you don't have to rush. You do not need to prove yourself to everyone. You do not need to explain every decision to people who have already shown you that they do not understand your vision. So use this energy to focus on what is useful, what supports your growth, what helps you build something more stable for what you want. Release distractions, release unnecessary mental clutter, release the need to keep revisiting situations that have already shown you what they are. So, as we move through Mercury and Virgo, remember that our thoughts are powerful, but not every thought requires attention. Your intuition is able to give you information, but your discernment can help you understand what to do with that particular information, okay? So, like I said, Mercury and Virgo is asking us to slow down, observe, organize, um, make decisions based on like what is actually happening, not just simply like where you hope it would end up to, like where you hope it, what you will hope it will happen, but actually take decisions on what is currently happening. So there is a difference with that, okay? And during this transit, you are able to see like what truth is becoming more clear to you, Virgo, and like what practical steps you need to take next to whatever you have to do. So clarity may not, arrive all at once. It can come through having conversations. It can come through messages, or you suddenly realizing something, Virgo, or simply that feeling that you cannot ignore what you already know. So trust yourself, Virgo, but also observe the details. Move carefully during this time, during this transit, but do not allow any type of fear to keep you stuck. Improve what you can, release what you cannot, and remember that you are allowed to move forward before everything is perfect. So that is all for my notes regarding us being in Mercury and Virgo. Like I said, Mercury, the planet Mercury, went into the zodiac of Virgo yesterday, and we are going to be in this energy up until September 10th. On Sunday, Virgo, I have a video here that you can check on my live stream playlist on Sunday. There's a video that says there, Happy Birthday, Virgo. That live stream was specifically for you guys. I did a full reading on there. So check that out, Virgo. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment. If you'd like to donate to my channel, the link is in my bio. And that will be all for the live stream this morning. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful day today. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.